Welcome to Banter and Trimz. My name is Malachi, and let's see what we're doing today.
Yo, welcome to Banter and Trimz. Another Saturday in the barbershop with the man them. Your host on the MIC, Mr. Weather. We also have Uncle, Roberto, Stephen, Gary, Mark, and Duke.
Duke gets top billing at the moment. I don't know why. What's he done?
And our resident barber, Cleon, as well. Gary, welcome back. Good to see ya.
Yeah.
Today we're gonna talk about joint accounts. Go ahead, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, I've always wondered about this. For those who are in committed stroke married relationships, the joint account thing. Is that a yes or is that a hard pass?
To be honest, I've already got one with my missus and we pay like £40 in it a week.
Savings. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, savings. I got
But it's still an account though. You can still withdraw.
Yeah. I mean, it's, like you get paid.
You get paid,
and everything goes into an account, and your missus has access to that account. Saving thing, I hear that. Yeah, because that's what I'm leaning towards. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, nope.
But
Yeah.
if you're married, does it change the
This is what I'm asking.
No,
This is what I'm
because
asking.
you're supposed to disclose everything.
A wife said, look, let's find out
Oh,
what
you're
it
supposed
costs.
to run it.
Find out what it costs a month. Let's say you got paid £700 a month. Is that you need? Is that everything? And that's it. And then
What about this guy? What else? Week in, week out.
Is that wrong, Gina?
No, that's right. That's right.
Now look, I've got there's a set of, and all of our wages go to the same thing.
Yes, guys. Say it with your chest.
That's it,
But
Gary.
there's a level of transparency. There's different levels. Like, so when I started with my ex-wife, there wasn't no joint nothing because my money is my money and your money is your money.
But in that sense of the law, you're supposed to be one. So why it's not all the money one going into one space?
It's not even that, but she has a way with money, and her way with money ain't my way with money. But that's the key. That's the key.
That's always better than mine.
So hold on. Are you saying she's not good with money?
No. So even so, I was the earner, she was the saver. But then on the flip side, I might say, oh, I want to invest in this, and she will say, nah, because she's on a savings thing. In the beginning, that's how we was frictioning. Then we got into it, and I didn't have anything to hide. I didn't have no wiggle room. So I said, alright, cool, we opened a joint account. Wages went into it. But I soon found out that most of my friends around me their wife don't know what they earn. Like, I got the bad habit, and even now we're divorced, she knows how much I earn now. But that's it. That's because of the whole transparency. There's a level of transparency that you give, especially if you're not up to no kind of crud. If you're not up to anything, there's a level of transparency that.
Yeah, what crowd could you be up to financially? You're gambling or something?
Maybe if you're gambling. Maybe if she's got a spending habit. Maybe if maybe there's different things. Oh, you're just a mean man.
Innit?
Are you showing your head? Every single month. Peter bill keeps coming up every month.
Them bank statements.
Yes, I know.
Because
Some of us don't even have that kind of money.
I'm of the mind. I'm a very private person, even when it comes to finance. I don't even like being asked how much money I earn. I find it quite rude. And even in marriage, I would have to make some form of mental transition to be able to say, okay, I'm going to be that
We're
open.
all forgetting what marriage is. This is two souls bonded.
They're coming together.
You're talking complete sense. You're not wrong. I'm just saying, bruv. I would struggle.
In practice,
It seems like it's
it
really
doesn't work out.
It doesn't work like that. It's not like you sit down, you both sit down and say, you go at the end of the month and go to the bank and say, where's this money going? It just doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Now, I'm fortunate in the sense that my wife's got a big spend. Yeah. So I cannot imagine a situation where I think to myself, right, where's that money? Do you know what I mean? I may think to myself, right, where's that money gone? And I'll spend it. Yeah. But I am fortunate in that sense. She's just not a big spender.
The thing is, it's a matter of trust, isn't it? Because my wife don't know what I earn or anything, and she doesn't really want to know. So she just asked me how much she wants a month. That's it. I'll give a standard amount. If it needs to go up because the bills go up, she says I need another £100 or something a month. That's it. It just goes. That's it.
And that's
And
what I would
what's
rather.
left is mine.
And that's what I would rather.
But why would you rather it? Why don't?
No, because the reality situation. Okay, because the reality situation for me, I have trust issues. This is the truth. I just don't like. I don't want you to know my business, innit? But now if you're telling me to run the household, it's gonna cost me $2,000 or whatever, then on the first of every month or whenever it is, the money's there.
That's an easy way because we're all used to that with bills and stuff like that. So that's fine. But if she turns around like you go home today and says, all right, she goes, oh Rob, let's open a joint account. We ain't got nothing to hide. I earn this. Don't know what you earn, but obviously I'm going to find out. Let's do this. Let's do this from now on. But what would be so much of the problem for her to do that?
Because I think one of the idea behind marriage is it's supposed to work for you as a couple. So if he's got trust issues in terms of revealing and he has historical things that, you know what, I don't want this kind of this right here. I give you everything else.
He's got trust issues from others.
No, this is the thing. I can't say I've got trust issues because something's happened to me. I just don't trust. No, why you need to know how much money coming in from my bank account every month? That's it. It's not.
The trap, look, it's not like either you have a joint account and then everyone knows the business and you have to answer to someone because it's in the joint account and you can't spend it how you want to spend it. It's not like that. What it is you have a joint account and you still spend whatever you want to spend. No one's spending you can't spend anything.
Transparency.
I'm making it on his marriage. What's the point? Sorry, keep telling you you're a bad guy. What was it?
For me, the reason for having a joint account, looking back on it, it's just one less hassle. It's just one less thing I've got to think about. Because I know that the money's there, so I don't need to be asked for more.
Whatever needs to be done can be done.
My dad is new. Also, very goes up. My dad used to come in, he should take his thing out and keep my mum with us. So that's literally the same as me paying my pay.
So just take out what he wants for the month.
His thing and nobody. And that's done. So to me, that's the same as how much do you need? What do you need to cover everything, and it's got anything extra. If you go and get to dinner, obviously, everybody looks at their shoes when the bill comes. You know what I mean? Can't tie it. Fresh enough and everything. It's all right, but you have to expect that. So I don't, you know what I mean? I don't get it.
But what? If that example you just used with your dad, isn't that a joint account? He comes in from work with his pay packet,
Takes his thing.
takes his money out, and goes. So your mum is in complete control of that situation.
Yeah.
So
has access to that.
Is that not the same as one account?
But isn't that the same as you asking what he wants? Because obviously he's taken out, I don't know if it's what he needs or what's left is what she needs. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's the question.
But it depends on how it. I mean, you tell us. So
I don't know.
all those years ago, all those years ago.
I think another point that we're missing, the joint account gives off, well, not gives off, but you're doing it together. You're fighting life together, side by side, because your money's now one, isn't it? So it's just like, all right, you do what you've got to do, will deal with you know, you got a card, I got a card, it's the same account, it's the same, but it's you being one with the same person. I've got a savings account.
No, I mean,
I've got a savings account.
no, have you got a doubt with the lap? That's your wages going up, exactly.
No, I'm not married. I'm not married, so in my defense, I'm alright.
This is what I'm saying. That idea can't be one size fits all because you have different kind of women, different kind of men. So a man might be willing to do that. Meanwhile, his woman is about spending money, and you can't say.
But then on the plus side, look what you said. You said, right, when you first got with your woman, she wasn't an investor, she's not an entrepreneur. Imagine if you met an entrepreneur or you was with an entrepreneur, your little piece of money together, the two of you, she's saying, right, Steve, come we go and do this, come we like this, and you're like, yeah, you know what, I'm on it. But you don't have to be keep transferring like this.
There has to be a level of tailored to it. Based on, it can't be one size fit all for everybody to have.
Yeah, but except that, it's more of a case of like, why would it be relevant, isn't it? I think it is relevant. We're probably missing out again as well. It does depend on what kind of woman you pick up in it. Yeah. If you do have a woman that's going to spend, and you're putting in obviously that's a problem, isn't it? But if you've got,
vice versa.
Vice versa. But if you picked up someone or you're with someone that is on the same wavelength as you.
So you go out. You go out, yeah. You go out till I can go somewhere. That's £490 for some shirt. But you like it. You've got the money. But well, don't say that. Oh, sorry, I forgot the levels. Sorry.
Regardless of the price, the principle is exactly the same.
But would you have a conversation with your missus if it's like a 5,000?
Regardless of the price, the principle is the same. If I think I can afford it,
Right, okay.
And I think this is my hang up. Because the more you don't talk, the more I realise my issue is just petty.
Right.
Don't ask me. If I put money in a joint account, two things I don't want to be asked. How much I get paid, and I think it's, you're overstepping your boundaries. I don't care, your wife, girlfriend, or whatever. Right. And if I decide to make a purchase that is outside the norm, I don't expect to be questioned about that purchase because I don't spend money like that. I'll be real.
Questioned outside of it anyway. Like obviously her not knowing. Like so, let's say you bought a shirt for £5,000. You come back. I'm sure you're gonna say, babe, or even when you put it on to go, oh yeah, that's a nice shirt.
Yeah, but it's got no. But what I'm saying is, it's got. But what you're saying is making sense. In a wardrobe. But that's more. If I come and I've got my little pretty shirt on, yeah, I say, oh, that's nice. Where'd you get it from? Then I'll be like, oh yeah, I bought it, blah blah blah. But if someone basically checking this month's statement and goes, you spent $5,000 on this day, what was that for? Me. I'm going to be like, my back's going to go up. Mind your business. Like, we've had this conversation. The shields go up. No, but what I'm saying is, your scenario would be more natural to me. But if I'm looking at you, say, that's a nice shirt. Isn't it when you get it from? That's more natural than someone.
In all my years of marriage, in all the years that we've had a joint account, we've never sat down and gone through a bank statement.
And this is where I know I'm. In my head, I'm thinking of extremes, the extreme. I'm going to be policed with every penny
So hold on,
I
want to ask Uncle, so do you sit down and go through bank statements?
No. Because I give her a certain amount, and what's left over is mine. So if she might say...
So that's the same principle?
So yeah, it's basically the same principle. So she sorts out the bills and the food and everything like that. I sort out odd little things like the broadband and things like that.
Conte.
Here I am, baby. I still delivered. I'm yours.
Big man.
But you're not meant to be here. What's going on?
We have a full
I was ringing him. He must be sleeping.
That's it, it's real.
Hey, Mike.
How you doing, Gary? How you doing? Nice to see you. Legend.
So quickly, Tosh, good to see you, man.
Good to see everybody.
It's been a good week for you, man.
Ask Tosh.
So Tosh, we're speaking about joint accounts and marriage. So the first question I'd like to ask you is, do you have a joint account?
Yes, we did.
Every month? Oh, you did?
Yeah,
every month, do you sit down and go
it's
through?
It's still there, but we're just not using it. But yeah, we did have a joint account at the beginning.
So at the end of every month, do you sit down and go through statements?
I wouldn't say so. We kind of just put money in it for things that we wanted to do.
Okay.
Practical. But that sounds like a savings account. We're now talking about what the current account situation every day.
Yeah, we're talking about your wages going into
Yeah,
account.
was that
every
so?
day? No, it wasn't set up like that. It was more set up because we were purchasing a property, so that basically there was joint account for the mortgage.
Okay. And would you advise? So someone was getting married, like one of your children. Would you say to have a joint account or to keep it separate?
I would do, because it then gives partiality to the ownership of what you're doing. Because it then balances out what you've put in, what you haven't. If any issues come in the future, at least there's a clear definition of what's gone on.
Okay, and the last question I'll ask you is, does your missus know how much you earn?
Yes, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, she does. Hey, I mean, my man here knows a lot about me. He's my legal.
Mike, would you have a joint account with your... No, would you have one though?
You say currently.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
You had one?
I have one.
You have one.
I currently have
There's the current.
Okay. And how's that? How do you feel about that?
It's awkward sometimes, you know, when you need to pay stuff that you don't want to see. So that's why the credit card is there.
I don't want to know about your porn life.
Them statements that they don't send you, that they send you the bill by email. Yeah, you know about the credit cards. You know, all them credit cards where it's just an app.
But what I would say, so I leave it even though we have a joint account, it is important that both of us have our own money as well.
Yeah.
And I think even more so for the wife. I think it's very important that the wife doesn't feel financially obligated on her husband.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna move on to cheating, which is something that Steve wanted to talk about.
And take off your ring.
I've put a picture in the group of everyone. If you haven't seen it, just have a look at it. But so what I want to start with, yeah. So what I want to start with is if your missus is getting a massage, yeah,
Embrace the brain.
would you want a male to do it, or would you wouldn't mind a female doing it?
It's female only.
Yeah.
It's female only.
No, your missus is having a massage. Male or female?
Female only for me.
Female for me, mate.
Yeah.
Female only.
I don't mind.
You see the man
No, actually, whatever she wants.
You see the man thing about these massage things is that
No, we're not on that one yet. We're just talking about normal.
Oh, a normal.
Massage.
Oh, then, okay.
Standard massage.
I'm talking about me. I mean, it's female only.
No,
You can touch my body.
He's saying for your
For
wife.
your
Oh,
missus.
my wife. I ain't in there. So whatever
You don't
she
mind?
gets up to, she gets up to.
Yeah, but if you had the choice though,
Oh, it's not my choice.
If you talk about regular massage,
Who cares? Yeah. So I thought you was going to the extreme straight
yet,
away.
not yet.
Oh, yeah, no, okay.
Oh, because I know what you're talking about, because I've seen this brother.
Yeah. We're gonna get into that.
I saw that on the ground and I was like,
So for a standard massage, we're not bothered.
I don't know.
I would prefer a woman, but
Yeah, I prefer a woman,
but I'm not gonna go and say, "Oh, make sure you get a woman."
Because
The only reason why I say that, the only reason why I say that,
Yeah.
it's not so much my woman that I'm worried about. It's more, if the dirty old man.
Right. That's my point.
Yeah.
So
That's
if
my
he's
point.
getting
So a man's
excited
touching your
and-
woman.
Yeah.
Your woman's just having a massage, but in his
let
head,
me throw this curveball into this conversation. When your missus is pregnant and she goes for a gynecologist check, or she's ready to ovulate and the baby's coming, it's normally a male gynecologist who's putting his hand
That's
into
why I went
her
to the guy when I
genital.
was
But at that time though, Tosh, it's not really a sexual act. Massages can be very sensual.
What did you do?
No. But what I'm trying to say is that, and most of the time, because this happened to me at King's, I'm the man who's impregnated my missus. A man's telling me, "Oh, you need to come out."
You need to
because
step out the room.
Oh, are you mad?
I
I said,
Yeah, not
I'm
having
the
that.
one who impregnated
Yeah,
her,
yeah,
and
yeah,
you're
yeah.
telling me to come out. I said, no chance.
That's why I went to the guy.
Come on, while we're here.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is,
Tell me what you want to do.
ask any of the children's mothers, they'll tell you. I don't play that nonsense. I impregnated her, I'm in this room.
Oh, 100%.
But what I'm trying to say is that intimacy that we have. Yeah, you're a medical person, you're doing the checks, but you've just allowed
And
a
they're
stranger
thorough in there.
that you've never seen to now do a check on the missus.
Like, to be fair, he's done it probably 20 minutes to the next person and then 20 minutes
Yeah,
to the
but
next.
But what we're talking about here is we're
same.
about to
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
boy, I don't want no man just rubbing the skin. Here's somebody who's inserting their hand.
Yeah.
The most private of
Yeah,
I get that,
so
but
now
the
you
massage-
see the
I get
balance
that,
of
but
what
the
I'm talking about.
massage, you know, like
The
chiropractor,
massage there's a different level.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
it's
Mark,
exactly-
hold on. We're not going on to
Yeah,
that
yeah,
yet.
Cleon.
I'm just talking
That
ground
guy there.
zero level.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying
Cleon.
to say. Look at the balance. You don't know this guy. You turn up and boom, boom, boom. He's doing these. He's medically trained to do. But here's a gentleman you've never seen before. Pulls a cloak and he's,
Yeah,
you know, doing certain checks
Right.
that you wouldn't allow anybody in the world to do.
100%.
So it's kind of a massage to me. It's like, well, if that's what she feels, she should have the ability to do the massage and come out.
But then what you say, Tosh, at the same time, like, the guy is there technically on a medical condition. Like, so it's not, he's not leading anywhere with it. Like, the massage person can lead elsewhere and he get his own thrills off of it.
You know, there's been quite a few gynaes that have been got done.
You'll always get that, because that's the,
Yeah, and I think that's
but
the
it's a small
problem.
percentage though.
I think in your head you've got to be able to reconcile the fact that there's a small percentage of these guys.
Yeah, but they were corrupt from the beginning.
Yeah, but I'm saying whether they be masseuses or otherwise, that could potentially, and you just got to hope.
Exploit the situation.
Yeah, you got to just hope for the best, I guess. You know what I mean?
You know what? I hear what you're saying. Because on one hand, some
Malachi, want pancakes from McDonald's?
McDonald's now.
Pancakes from McDonald's?
this person, you're in a hospital.
Pancakes or
Yeah.
There's nothing intimate about that hospital. There's nothing like sexual, like you know, boom, all you're doing is that hospital check.
But it's a matter of.
Listen, if I put on a cloak and walked in there and said, I'm Dr. So-and-so, you don't know. I know what we're saying, but I could have walked out of Moseley and walked into King's College Hospital and walked around the place and said, oh,
Right across the road.
Exactly.
When my missus gave birth, she was pregnant 3 months earlier. There was 16 man in the room.
16 man.
Man, they were pregnant. So her legs were all up in the air, and there was 16 just viewing.
They were doing what?
Because the baby was
pregnant. There was 16
Oh,
people.
yeah.
So
I've had C-sections and there's a lot of people around.
Mate, when Mateo was born,
Yeah.
I went to make a phone call and the receptionist comes running downstairs. So I'm thinking, okay, he's only like a couple days earlier, but they're saying C-section. I've gone into the room. I've never seen so many people in such a small room. I've got like
I've got
minimum. So imagine your situation, Michael.
Yeah.
Probably even more, bro.
Yeah, but they all do something, don't they? They all do something, and the others are
Yeah,
watching.
there were like 10 minimum.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And he was due like 2 days.
But
That's not,
that's slightly, that's
Yeah.
slightly, you know, different to what I'm talking about is as I believe the gynecologist who's doing the checks. They've never seen this person.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's doing some very intimate checks that you wouldn't allow in your mindset for somebody else to do. But you're saying, well, it's a medical doctor, this, that, the other. But then we're talking about, would you let your missus have a massage by a man? Well, why not?
No, for me, it's two different circumstances due to the fact that the massage could be intimate. It's depending where it is, you can kind of, run away with it, so to speak. But in the hospital, he's checking for the baby. It's not for very long, and he's in and out onto the next one. So I just think it's different circumstances. But I get what you're saying.
Them massages, like you're taking down your guard all the way down, like.
Yeah, it's there to relax you.
Well, it's all dependent.
So
It's all dependent.
From a practical point of view,
Yeah.
those of you who are saying that it can't be a man, are you saying?
No, I would say I prefer it to be a woman.
Okay. So just from a practical point of view, just walk me through what the processes of what happens when your wife or your girlfriend says to you, look, I'm going to get a massage. Do you then have that conversation with someone like Samantha?
Would she ask you? Would she say, do you mind?
Remember, it's a question put to us, so we're putting ourselves in a position to say we have the choice whether it's a man or a woman.
Yeah.
If she's just hoping,
But it's not like she has to.
That's exactly what I'm saying. You go about your business. That's not my
unless it's
issue.
my man for the Instagram, then that's a. We're gonna have to discuss. Not even discussion. I'm gonna.
So
anyway, we'll get.
So from a practical point of view, the reality is. You don't even know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Your missus says, like our ones, they've gone to the spa.
Yeah.
We
don't even know.
Is he working?
Yeah.
It's true. I come home and then I see the phone start ringing. Yeah, babe, I'll come round.
Yeah, man.
So alright, so really quickly, so if it's your missus' birthday or something, you want to do something for her, you send her for a spa or whatever,
Yeah.
Would you look into the option of a female spa only?
No,
it's trampolines or something like that. They've got.
I'm going on the pretext that you're giving me the option and asking me, giving me a moment to think, and then I'm thinking, well, other than that, it's really not that big.
Yeah, it's not a bigger deal. It's
We're
not a big
grown men, and if we have got these insecurities at this age of our lives, we've got a bad relationship.
No, but Josh, what we said, it's not on our wives. It's more on who's massaging that I'm thinking that.
Yeah.
You can be getting carried away with it.
But I think the reality situation is, I don't think any of us are. It's a scenario that's been presented. So we're really gonna have that conversation. It's not gonna come up in it.
Alright, so let's move on to the next one then. So bam now. Your missus she's in her girl group now. Couple girls have gone for this upper class massage. They're like, listen, it's the one, it's relaxing. He's not really trying to do anything, but
I'm good.
Yeah, I've seen it. But to be truthful, I was always thinking I could be that guy because I was thinking about that, but I was thinking because I was learning certain things about massaging and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, my missus ain't gonna have that if I say I'm doing sensual massages.
Yeah.
So
that's
all well and good to the women that are allowing it, but I think it does cross over to that point of a bit.
it's just a line. It's like a warm up, isn't it?
It's a foreplay.
Yeah.
But that brother said he only massaged women.
That's what I'm trying to say. You wouldn't want to see him doing them positions with a man.
Do that to a man. No, he's not saying direct, but he was saying the man. He was saying,
Can you imagine he's doing man and he's got men's legs here and.
Yeah, but I'm sure you have the women equivalent of that.
But you might.
Yeah, you do.
You have got that.
Hey, you want to sign up, man? So we all say no to that type of massage for our women.
I mean, the Thai massages with the women on top of you and that's the same thing.
That's not a sexual. That is
I went to one in Kensington. They get really.
I went for.
Come on.
On my honeymoon, I went for a full body massage in Morocco, and this woman was in areas that I didn't even know I had.
Yeah.
I literally was like, I had to double look at my wife, like, bro, I don't know if you're
feeling the same thing I'm feeling
over here.
Wait, your ex-wife or your partner?
Ex-wife.
Bad guy, man.
But it's the same thing.
I'm
telling you, the things this woman was doing to me.
It was the same.
Even I was like, whoa, this is a bit.
Am I thinking of the same?
No.
I haven't had a Thai massage, so I'm not sure.
The only thing she wasn't doing was like I wasn't sitting up and like a man massaging and all, but laying down like in the nuts and crannies and.
No, but I've seen one where the woman's head is hair and her bum is hair, and he's doing some. Would we?
He's having a good time. This brother.
Anyone having that?
No.
Someone's getting shot. Gary, hold on. Let me ask Gary. Have you seen the picture, Gary? Hold on.
What's wrong with this?
No, it's in the group.
Yeah, but Michael just said someone gets shot. It's your woman you need to have a conversation with, not him.
Yeah.
So you want to have a chat with him?
That's his business.
Yes.
He's collateral damage, right?
He's doing it. And then your wife goes, whose fault is it? He's advertising. He's showing you what he does. It's not his fault. It's a business.
But you can't.
No, but what I'm saying is,
walk on the earth just done.
but she went.
She went.
Or you
went.
My gripe would be him putting the pictures up on Instagram.
I know.
If he's putting your wife there,
She signed the disclaimer. She signed the disclaimer. She signed the disclaimer. She signed the
Let me
disclaimer.
flip it, yeah. All men, yeah.
And imagine that's how you find that.
Let me flip it.
I don't even live with my wife. I'm not gonna lie.
Go on.
That is how you find
You
that.
come to like the picture and you see it. Wait, hold on.
I see a certain tattoo. I know that tattoo. So you know that tattoo. I know that tattoo.
Hey, what's the
It's probably, I didn't know she had a tattoo there.
Go on, Mike.
So many women get onto guys for cheating, yeah? Is that technically cheating?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Well, I
Yeah.
think so. I think
No,
that's
it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
It is.
The guy's got a business.
Steven,
How is he
not.
cheating?
You really asked me, come on, yeah?
That is not cheating.
I think the private
No,
school
I-
and
I-
the
That is not cheating. How is that cheating? That's a business, bruv.
It's a
There's a
business.
difference between
No,
a
we're
couple,
talking about the wife.
the woman.
Would you let your, regardless of what his intent is,
Right.
that's not the issue.
She knows the
It's
level.
the actual act, right?
Yeah.
So you saying to me that your missus, you capture or you see her,
Instagram.
but because the guy is completely naive,
I know
completely
what it is.
innocent,
Yeah.
you're saying you're not going to accuse,
I've seen it.
you're not going to accuse your missus
Is
of
it
cheating on you.
He's doing her hell.
You
You got it. It's on the screen. Yeah.
Somebody else's face.
He's got it on the screen.
You're not saying that was her cheating. So you're cool with that?
That's not cheating.
No, you're cool with that.
You're cool with that?
That's not cheating. The cheat
I'm not cool with that. I'm not gonna lie.
That is not cheating.
I'm not cool with that.
Going to a brothel.
We could be stubborn, but sometimes Stephen will just.
That is not
Any form of logic, dash it out the window.
That's not
Just to
cheating.
not admit that you would agree.
Roberto, that's
No,
cheating.
no.
Is that cheating? Wait, that's cheating.
No, he's talking rubbish.
I mean,
He's talking rubbish. Because you'd lose your mind, bruv.
You lose your mind.
If
I
you
mean,
went on
don't say
Steven.
I'm telling you that.
Steven.
Okay,
If
wait.
you-
I
Stephen, I'm thinking of setting up a massage business.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Send me your business number.
All 10 of them. Send all 10 of the numbers.
Wait. So if it's a woman, so if it was a woman doing that same thing,
Right, that's what I would ask.
if it was a woman,
That's
doing
what I
that
would
same
ask.
thing, is it cheating?
Everyone go home.
Yes.
Everyone, when you go home,
Yes.
ask your missus if she will allow you to get that massage to a woman.
Wait. Hear what I'm
Steven, no,
asking.
listen. You can't ask us that. You have to ask her.
If it was a woman, no. If it was a woman doing the massages,
To us.
There are women.
to your woman, to your woman. If it was a woman doing the massages to your woman, like, is that cheating?
I still would feel uncomfortable with it, yeah.
You would still feel
Yes, I
uncomfortable.
would. Yes, I would.
Uncomfortable, but it won't cheat.
I've said it clearly.
No, you-
Uncomfortable. Clearly. Look, I'm sure how I'm trying to say it. In Japanese or something. I wouldn't like it.
Look, I mean, if you look at the name of the business, it's telling you lust in experience. So
Yeah.
there's something that's going on that moves you from
Crosses the line.
normal massaging into
sexual-
an erotic position.
Yeah.
So I do get what you guys are saying.
From the back here.
I don't.
That's
Yeah, I do get what you're saying.
Have you seen the video? Have you seen the video?
I'm saying, if you flip that and there's a male equivalent, I'm telling you that's called sex work. bro.
Yeah. So you guys are right that if your missus needs that type of
I know. You can go
Yes,
certain
something
places
wrong
this morning.
with
You
it.
have to do it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you've got to.
and if you need that type of
Because you're not getting that on the star with
something wrong.
You shouldn't want to be with a woman at one time.
Yeah.
No way.
But my point is, it's not. I wouldn't consider that cheating. I personally wouldn't consider that.
Yeah, but no, there is that type of massage. There is something providing Because
mountain
it's telling you that
the
it's
school in
lust. That's the name of what's going on.
But I'm not providing that. I can't provide that. I'm not providing that. I'm not. That's not my business. That's not my.
Steve,
my
You could massage your missus to in a sensible way.
if you pay for it, does that change it? Let's say you pay for it. You know what it's about your daughter.
You just don't want to come to hours.
I'm trying to see where it's going with this.
Get Gary out, man. Get Gary out.
You don't want her to do that. So she comes to you and says, look, mate, Instagram, this man, I want you to pay for it. Can I go? Are you paying for that yourself?
No,
You see, why are you not paying for it?
What do you mean? I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying for that. No, you want to go get that?
I'm 10-year wedding anniversary.
I'm not paying for that.
Bro, it's foreplay, bro. It's foreplay.
No.
It's foreplay, bro. If you're missing, that's crossing the line.
Exactly.
That's crossing the line.
She's obviously on his
That's a business. That's a business.
For single women.
That's a business.
For single women.
In a relationship.
That's not for women in a relationship.
Reasonable people.
Yeah, that's too
Male
far.
or
It's gone beyond.
female.
Yeah, I get it now.
The line is here.
Yeah.
That big business there.
You know what it is?
In North London, bro. It's in North London.
You know what it is, though? Do you know
The
what
line
it is?
is here.
We're so conditioned, genuinely so conditioned to see.
I want to hear this nonsense.
We're so conditioned that to have bodily touch and these things, you automatically think, oh, cheating. You automatically think insecurity. Bro, that is not cheating.
Let me ask you.
No, wait. First of all, you know what's mad? Wait. Let me quote time.
Let me land.
Let me quote time. First of all, you can't carry that to the court and say, yo, my partner just cheated on me.
No, you
can't.
Wait.
I think you could, you know.
Insta wouldn't allow it to be up if it was beyond a certain aspect of it.
Listen, but it's not a law thing. It's a thing between you and your wife, isn't it?
Yeah, but what you're trying to say is that you go to court and say, oh, because of what she had this
Because they talk about
It would.
insertion.
One at a time, one at a time.
Say that again, Gary.
So on the basis of probability,
Yeah.
if you put that into court and that's your evidence, that the judge will find in your favour.
That you're probably going to cheat.
Where's the law? Where's the
What's the ground that you're filing for the divorce?
Well, because I think the judge will take a view. What would a typical man? What was his position?
A typical man, not you.
Yeah.
A typical man.
And I was a reasonable man.
Not you. Let me get you the man.
I think a reasonable man.
Yeah, but
whether he's black, white, yellow, pink, or blue, I think a reasonable man would look at that picture and think, you know what? That is adultery. That's the goal.
And also, let's be real.
Gary. Hold on.
Wait, if there's a business behind that,
I'm talking
Gary.
This is where you're confusing the two, right?
Okay.
I'm not talking about him. Okay. I'm not.
So you're saying
I'm
the
not
woman
talking about his intention because I'm not married to him.
Yeah.
I'm married to her. Right. So it's her intention, and all I'm saying to you is, look, if that happened to me, and I got a picture like that, we end up in the divorce court, and the judge says, look, Gary, why are we here? And I say, Your Honour, this is why we're here. I think he would look at me and say, fair enough.
from just the picture.
Yes.
No, I'm saying.
That's
from the picture.
It's evidence.
Brother,
Steve.
You're not normal.
From the
The mountains and the posh school, the private school and the horse ride. It's too much. It's too much.
Yes. You have to be there this morning, man.
Another scenario. I find that when you're white.
Alright, okay.
Yeah? Imagine if you meet a woman and you so happen to come across the fact that she done this.
You'll lock it off.
You like most women ain't gonna be into
from
that.
the picture. This is what I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you from the picture. I'm not disagreeing with you from the picture. However, the context, right, and the nuances is important.
Can we be honest here?
But no one's saying it isn't. No one's saying that.
Can we be honest here? Can we be honest here? Any man with a woman, girlfriend or whatever, even if you look at a woman in your side, in your peripheral vision, she'll get onto you saying you're doing something on the slide, right?
Okay, cool.
Any woman.
No, neither do I. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. If you look at someone, they can say you're doing something now.
No, okay, but
Slight exaggeration.
But he's talking from personal experience. There's different levels.
Some women, don't throw him on it. Some women, some women will look at a guy, if you're walking with, if you're on the beach or wherever, and you look at a woman, just glimpse.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
You know, on the beach, you're allowed to look.
Okay.
No, but
100%. Every relationship is different.
Yeah.
Michael's not allowed to look.
Okay, I'm not allowed to look. I'll take that. I'm not allowed to look.
Yeah.
So if I
I'm not allowed to look at all. If most men can't look, right?
Yeah.
How can if we flip it the other way, how can a guy accept that? We can't even accept that. Not even
Only Stephen. In mountain mode.
Mountain mode. Of course.
No. Stephen doesn't accept that. There's no way. And I appreciate that you're playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, he does. That's out.
That's what he's doing.
He does it every week.
I don't want there to be any confusion when this goes
I agree with
that. Is
Cheating.
It's not, man. You guys need to show.
You're still saying it's not, but everyone else disagrees with you.
You guys can't say that's cheating.
When Tosh saw it, when Tosh saw the video, when Tosh saw the video, you know what? Hold on. It's something else.
Listen, if you saw video, even of your ex,
Yeah.
you would not. It would.
You say even my ex-missus?
Yeah, guess what?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't like it, Steve.
You got to look at it. It's
You
not
wouldn't
the expected thing you would expect your partner to accept. To say, hey, I'm going off to get this.
Right.
And you're saying, it doesn't. It's beyond. That's beyond what we were saying.
Okay.
This is telling you, hey, this is sensual. It's lustful and whatever. So that's taking the imagination. Hold on. It's taking the imagination of the person beyond
the full body
where you are normally at in your relationship. And if you need that,
if you do like that, if you do allow that, there's something very wrong, Stephen.
No, you cannot say that.
I just think you're like
you cannot say that. You know what's funny? You're talking like this is some cock-a-doodle thing happening.
That's what it is.
You're nuts, bro. You can't say there's something.
Oh, okay. If it's not, okay, but then Steve,
really?
If it's not, how comes it's not normally practiced all the
We can't go Sainsbury's again. I could have got one at Sainsbury's.
You know what? Remember, Stephen is in mountain mode.
He's in the hills.
It is wood.
No.
Even running water is a problem.
If it was normal, we see it everywhere. It's not normal.
Man United.
This is why he's here.
Hold on, let's move on. I've got one more subject before we get onto the football, yeah? So,
he's still a bit confused about later on. He's still worried about later on. He's got his mind about.
It's thrown him.
Right, go on.
so really quickly, this week, Jay-Z was inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Jay-Z was.
Would we say that this is black excellence?
No, of course. I think so.
Yeah.
But if you look at rock and roll being really from a genre of black music,
Yeah.
then yes, but we don't own the Hall of Fame ownership.
That's what I'm getting to. So hold on. So it was Jay-Z and LL Cool J were inducted this week.
But who was in there from before? Just name some of the famous white.
Some of the famous.
White artists.
Elvis.
Yeah,
No, but you got black. There's black. I'm sure that
Yeah.
black artists are in there.
James Brown's in there.
Yeah, James Brown and all them people. So it's
Would we say this is black excellence?
Yes.
yeah, it is.
It does, but it's just because
It is.
of the ownership.
Yeah, they've owned it for so long.
So that's what I wanted to ask. Why haven't we got our own thing?
That's the question.
Yeah, why haven't we got our own thing?
Like, I don't.
What, rhythm and blues? We have got Hall of Fames for rhythm, blues, Motown.
No, but I would say for hip hop and rap. Why do we have to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I see where you're coming from.
Why do they even care?
No, but I think that's
because they have ownership on our cultural music.
No. Why does Jay and LL even care? Like,
because it's a big achievement on that type of level. But
Chappelle was like, "Yo, just know that he's one of us. Like he's one of us." For you to be saying that in a predominantly white audience, why do you even need to? Why are you giving this place more validation?
Because what he's saying is, even though you're giving him an awards, you have to understand that I think the level that he's working at, he's still with us.
So
he's
hold
not
on.
a sellout.
Let me kind of switch that then.
Yeah.
So you would do, say you were doing good in the black community, everything black,
Yeah.
and you go for an OBE. They give you an OBE. You wouldn't take it.
I wouldn't take it.
You wouldn't take it.
I wouldn't take it.
I'm taking Sir,
No, that's different. The OBE thing was simply for me. Remember the British Empire? The British Empire's longer. The teeth in doing all type of off-key stuff. That's why I wouldn't take it. The MBE, if they were to give me something else, I wouldn't take that. I'm not the member of that British Empire. I'm not quite sure about the server.
To be honest,
the MBE thing, OBE thing, I'm not in another day.
What's my man's name? The man with the dreads that turned it down.
Zacharias.
Yeah.
But he's an artist, right? So
He's an artist.
I can see, I get, because sometimes artists are a bit, you know what I mean? But when you look at it from a practical point of view, there are so many benefits from having an OBE, MBE that you don't even realise.
Yeah.
I would imagine there is, but
There is.
what it stands for,
Wait.
it don't work for me.
Things like insurance.
100%. So the
Simple
car.
things like getting along.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah? If that is at the end of your name, I guarantee you,
He's absolutely
you are
right.
guaranteed to get a loan at the best rate.
Do
Why wouldn't you take it? Why wouldn't you take it?
So if someone
There's other benefits of that. You can bring people along.
If you're on a plane,
Yeah.
you're about to get on British Airways, you will get upgraded
Yeah.
and not pay a damn cent. So everyone's going to economy. Everyone walks up to the
Man's turning left, Ruben. Man's turning left.
yeah. As soon you get so many benefits you don't even
realise.
So why throw that away?
So why would you want to perpetuate that kind of behaviour?
No, but you can still. The thing is, with that sort of level, you can still bring black people through, and that's the idea of it as well. So not only that you think you
if
can
you
bring.
want to cause a revolution, what's the best way to cause a revolution?
From inside.
By breaking no.
From inside.
From inside.
Okay.
We knew how it's inside.
Let's see how that we're literally doing that at the moment. Let's see how that's working.
It's not all here.
So you change it.
No,
Yeah, you
that's
have to
not
get
the best
in.
way to start a revolution. That's not
For
the
me
best way to
personally,
maintain
For me
a
personally,
revolution.
the best way
But,
to
okay.
affect change.
To have a spy
The best
inside.
way to affect change is from within.
Yes.
You have to get in there
Yeah.
to change it.
Yeah.
Okay? You can throw as many stones as you want at the
And
window.
from the outside.
But if you're inside,
Yes.
you can start
You don't
changing things.
throw stones
The
at
key-
it. You
the
throw
key-
a bulldozer
Listen,
at
the
it.
key is once you get in there, is to not change. It's
Steve.
really not to change.
You don't throw a
have to
stone
carry
at
it.
it.
You
You throw a
don't-
bulldozer at it.
Yeah, but listen.
No, you
you
have
know,
to be in.
You have
You have
to.
to be in.
Wait. What was I talking
Why
about?
we don't have our own little, when I say little, our own black excellence, because we've got too many different opinions,
Yeah.
which is good, and it's good to have.
The reality is,
Depends.
we've
You've been sitting on
been,
the
we've been,
mountain in JA for a bit.
we've been doing it like, from the inside.
No, we haven't.
We have.
Doing what? In what? What's the example?
No, we haven't.
There's people that
This renaissance that we're currently in terms of black excellence, we've had it before. I was born seeing that same renaissance of black excellence. In the 80s.
You was born about 10 minutes ago in the comparison to anything. You just said you got credit in school.
Yeah.
You don't turn off the football.
Listen,
He walked into that.
there's been people who's been in the position of power to saying that, we're going to change it inside rather than doing it outside. I don't know how
But
we
the
can.
problem is that they've got inside and they got seduced.
Right. Okay.
That's the problem.
Okay. This is what
And
I
that
can
MBE
prove.
is you
I
getting
can prove.
seduced.
Steve.
I can.
Steve.
Steve, I can prove that it changes from the inside
Go get
because
him,
of my daughter.
Go get him, G.
Soon as I walked into that room in Manchester, there was all on her, yeah, because of this black. And now she's got the power now to change it and bring in people that she likes into the thing. It's straight away. It's that. You've got to be inside. And remember, it's the director of Cancer UK that's coming to her and saying, "I'm going to send you all over the world to do talks
To represent.
to represent."
That's black
And
excellence.
this is what you have to remember. And
Absolutely.
if uncle's daughter is her focus, she'll
allowed to bring other people
Be
in.
pleased,
Because
easy.
our problem- exactly, we get seduced and we forget that.
Alright, and this is-
because if you're from another culture, you don't forget.
And you know what
You don't
she's...
forget about.
Alright. Right, and let me give you another instance. Yeah,
Right.
she's got the company and that lot. So her brain straight away is right. We need a white person on this board to get us to push us even further.
Yeah.
So they're trying to recruit a white person within the cancer that can push her forward. The narrative isn't for the white person to be there. It's to push the rest of the blacks
No, but
forward.
that in itself it promotes inclusivity.
Yeah.
You don't want the problem with us sometimes is we'll get in a position and we think none of them can be involved.
Yeah.
We do onto others what has been done
to us.
Yeah. So you have to promote inclusivity
and get Steve and get the right person for the job. How about the person who does the job the best?
We oftentimes do that same behaviour of, because it's been done to us, we shouldn't do it. But that's before we even have a set foundation in the first place. My thing is, that's fine that she can do that, but the seducing, MBE, that's seducing. Those trappings, they're all seducing.
It's about
It's
power.
anything to do with power.
It's anything to do with power. When you walk
Power,
into a room,
anyone,
it's such and such MBE, OBE, this and that. You command things. Once you walk,
You're a level above.
you're
everyone
a level
else.
above. You command.
So,
Well,
yeah, like I said, like everybody. Any chance we
Yeah.
and when I am like, if all of you, sir. Especially you.
Listen.
I'll take it, bro.
Thank you everyone for coming. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. We'll be back next week. I'm out of here. Shalom.